Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. The next episode of Red Valkyrie is about to start.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Red Valkyrie. I'm your host Shae the Red, and I'm here with one of my favorite people, Mr. Jason Crager. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, Shae. How are you?
You
look amazing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Put a lot of effort into this, and I also had a very short amount of time. But you know what? We made it happen, and I'm happy that we did. So we're here because the awesome Jason Crager has an amazing comic out, and he has a goal for us. He has a lofty goal for us. Do you want to tell him what it is?
Lofty. I'd like to do $1,000 during this stream. The last time we were on here, we did 800. I don't think 1,000 is too lofty. Wyman on the Wise Guys, I did 1,000. So
we can obviously do better than Wise Guys. Come on, guys. It's a friendly rivalry. I love Wise Guys, but come on now.
right. And we seem to be doing okay, but we have 6 days left in this campaign right now. And we're literally $1,800 short of where we need to be to funding this and making it go. So I have a lot of free stuff to give away today to backers, and I'll be making some outrageous claims, but I will have to back every one of them. So it will happen. So all I have is time on my hands right now, guys. So and making this go is probably the biggest goal I have in my life. So on top of helping Shae gain at least 30 plus followers. So let's try to get some more followers behind her right now. Just smash that fucking button, subscribe, make it go, and hopefully we can kill two birds with one stone and see. Yeah, why not? So once again, I'm making lofty goals, but we will make it happen. Absolutely. So how's internet world today? Is everybody doing okay in the chat? Can everybody hear us okay?
I think that they are all good.
Nice.
And I think that they are probably pretty excited, because I do know that last time everyone was blown away by all of the raffles and the fun stuff. So let's
show them what they can get. So
yeah.
To the first person who purchases something to us, the very first, while we're on live stream right now, they're gonna get this, and this is a piece of original art. And it gets better. Like if you end up purchasing one of the higher tiers, there's an echo.
Oh, I think that it's your YouTube might be still on. I don't want to mute YouTube. It should be okay.
I don't think so. My YouTube isn't up.
Oh, weird.
So no YouTube. Somebody said in the comments there's an echo. There's no echo on my part or yours.
I think we might be good. Let's just keep rolling. If you guys keep hearing an echo, albino, just hit me up again. Let me know. Absolutely.
So they can get this art. So purchasing any tier, and I'll send it to them. So if you just buy the $25 version, first backer gets this.
Nice.
And then we're going to be raffling off some better stuff. So I did a painting.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to be raffling off this painting. It's 11 by 17. It's done in acrylic. It'll be part of the book in some way, shape, or form, maybe a back cover. And I'll be giving this away to some lucky person who backs today.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's beautiful.
Hello, Christopher C. We'll also be raffling off what the Apegas used to look like back in the day. This is kind of like a real quick sketch of what one of my creatures would have looked like when they were essentially more humanoid looking, and it's super, super artsy. And then on top of that, we'll be raffling off one or two of these.
Ooh, the Loki Heads.
So the head of Loki with the base, to any tier who purchases today. So, essentially anybody who purchases today is going to be getting something extra. They're going to be getting, art, more art, paintings, sculptures. On top of that, if I really love you, I may actually do something like this for you and send it your way. So this is my version of Sean Murphy's Catwoman cover, but it's Star in a Dragar. And it's based on one of my sculptures. It's already sold to a lucky backer. But that being said, it doesn't mean I can't do more amazing stuff. So if you back today, you're going to end up getting a lot of cool stuff. As I said, I'm making lofty goals for myself, but all I have is time. And I think that we should obliterate, $1,800 or even $1,000 today. Let's not make it hard. Let's just go for it, guys.
Absolutely. So, I think that's amazing. So one of the first things that I'm going to tell all of you guys in the chat, go and share this link out. Okay. Make sure that people know that this is what they can get if they come and hang out in this chat, and if they come and hang out on this show and they back, because that is amazing. Nobody that I've ever seen in my, almost year of doing this, I haven't had people who have sat down and been like, you know what I'm going to do? Anyone who backs during your show, I'm giving away art. Anyone who backs during your show, I'm giving away sculptures. Anyone who backs during your show, I'm giving away this or that. That doesn't normally happen. So I want to see you do really well. I want to see those numbers jump, and I want you guys to share this out as wide as you can. Ooh, and Isabella, are you going to be the first backer?
Look at you.
Let us know those backer numbers once you do it. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to be writing them down right now. So if she's going to back, I know what number she is already. She's 45.
Don't she back?
Well, I don't know. We're going to find out in a few minutes. But if she does, I know she'll be number 45, and she'll be getting this great piece of art right here.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's definitely coming your way if you go ahead and back now. And on top, any, as I said, any tier, like, I don't care. We're trying to crush this. This is how you crush this. So I have nothing but time on my hands. The majority of the book is done. I'm sitting here drawing every day. I do have a few obligations for other people that I'm wrapping up. But that being said, I'm going to be drawing every day, getting better. I realize you guys want the physical art since the book is essentially inked digitally. If I wanted to, I have penciled pages I could give away from the actual book, but I'm kind of waiting out because I want people to be interested in that on a different level. Like, once you got the book in your hand, you go, I want an original page. You call me, we talk. I can ink it, or I could just give you the pencils for it. So we can figure that stuff out. Timothy, thank you for tweeting us.
Thank you very much, Timothy. You are amazing. I had to go back through and check where I backed already because, I might want to get in on some of this.
Yeah, you can back a second time if you'd like, and that makes you eligible. But I'm going to be sending you stuff also, so don't kill yourself trying to make me happy. So I want people to feed their children and take care of their stuff too. It's important to back artists in this day and age, and I just want to make people happy. I want them to have a personal experience, essentially. Like, you can't go out there anymore right now, especially during the stuff that's going on in our world.
Good catch.
Yeah, that's awesome. And essentially go meet the wonderful pros that do all this stuff. And I've been around a long time, and a lot of people don't know me. I've used the same art name for the last 25 years, 20 plus years, let's just say. And, when I worked in comics, when I came out of high school, I worked under my original name. So I'm a totally different, I'm the same artist, but I'm an artist with two different names. And I took on my namesake as a way of representing my grandfather and how much he meant to me, great-grandfather, actually. And I used it essentially when I started in a band. So I needed a cool band name. And I thought Jason Crager was the greatest band name ever for some reason. And even though it's not, like, I could have called myself Lickety Split or something, and that would have been better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Oh,
so
Yetsabel just backed.
Oh, nice. So you're getting this wonderful piece of art. I let me check real here. What did she end up backing?
I'm not sure.
We're not sure. So let's see. I may give her more stuff, It's I get down like that. So it's important, I think, that to be able to reach out to people and artists and have a personal experience and not one that's just kind of shitty. So, they tell you to never meet your heroes.
Right.
And I don't want that to be the experience with people. Like, yeah, you should sometimes meet your heroes because they realign things in your life. But I want them to have that experience of having me give them something great. Thank you, Justabel. And that's the thing. Like, whenever I met some of my friends, it was always, or not friends, but people I admired, it was always contention on something else. And of course, it was the underlying buck that kind of pushed everything. And they it's like they didn't have an inside voice. They had to just use that voice outwardly. And I try to keep my inside voice in and just do, oh, thank you so much. And that's okay. The 25 tier is perfect. You're getting this piece of art with it. It's coming your way. And I really do appreciate it. And I'll send you some extra stuff. There'll be cards. There'll be 2 other prints that come with it. One from Mark Beecham and another one from Joe Weems, the great Joe Weems, inker and artist, top cow inker, god, possibly one of the best inkers in the industry. Hire that guy, like hit him up, pay him a lot of money to make your stuff look amazing. So, so I want to meet, when I meet my heroes, I want to meet nice, kind, humble people, not people who are breaking down. Thank you, Justabel. Breaking down other people on the internet. Hey, Gelf, thank you. So I want to give art away. I want to use my time wisely to make loyal followers who want to follow a brand from beginning to end. And the only way to make that happen is essentially this grassroots effort of me really reaching out there and showing people more art. So, and if awesome. if you can't back by the time that this ends, like I'm going to extend it, but I'm going to be changing a few things. We're going to be changing our goals so that we can meet them better. And it just means you're going to get more stuff in the long run is what's going to happen.
Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty.
So, yeah, you can get this today by backing.
Yeah, you can.
This beautiful 11 by 17 painting.
Oh, so pretty.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So let's go ahead and show them about the actual book, the actual campaign, to get them a little bit more excited, because that's awesome.
Enough of me ranting. Yes.
No, love your rant. So we're 44 backers when we started here. And 45. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Beautiful Yetzabel. She's one of my Powerpuff Girls of CG now. We love her to death.
Nice. Thank you so much for backing me. I do appreciate it. That crow painting will be with the comic at some point. So whatever, at some point I'll find a way, if you like that painting so much, to turn it into something to send to you guys. So when the fans speak, I try to listen. And when it comes to the art and the stuff you guys want in your house, I'm totally down with giving you guys more art, giving you guys extra art, and making it go. So let's go ahead and look at this campaign.
Yes, let's do it. So go ahead and give your pitch overall for what Hammer is.
So Hammer is a Mad Max-esque dystopian future. It's post-Ragnarok, meaning that Ragnarok has happened or is in the middle of happening. And the artifacts of Asgard have begun to fall upon Midgard, on Earth. And Earth is not quite prepared for them because mankind has fallen, and they've fallen hard. And most assuredly, the only thing that's going to help them change is some miracle from the heavens. So that being said, the Hammer Mjolnir finally arrives upon Earth. And in doing so, a Valkyrie by the name of Star is able to lift the hammer and take it as her own, but also there are huge ramifications. So in this post-apocalyptic future, there are gangs, there are warlords, there are other gods. Loki exists in this timeline, as well as Hell exists, the female version of death in the Nordic mythology. And she comes a stomping. So it is a full-on Mad Max thrill ride that I've thrown the Asgardian gods into, and have tried to keep with all of their mythology. Like I very rarely break from what I feel is steadfast Nordic mythology. Yes, it will be extended. An extra 30 days. I borrow ideas. So I'll be extending it another 30 days, but I would like to crush essentially $1,000 today.
Yes.
If we can do that, we can give away a bunch of art today and be way down. Look, coffee. So I'm ready to go right now.
So prepared for this now.
Right. I'm super prepared. I've been waiting for this stream all week because this essentially is where I wanted to give away the most stuff. And I've been, putting it out there, and we'll see what kind of response there is. People will hopefully jump in and,
I'm hoping,
back this stuff and get themselves some free stuff. So
yeah.
If, you have preferences to, at this point, like what you want, hit me up, people. Like if you get the art edition and you want something specific, I'd be more than glad to draw that for you. So I have nothing but time, as I said. Anyways, that's the hammer coming to Asgard right there, or coming to Midgard, Earth at that time.
It's so this specific panel I love because you didn't just do straight square boxes. You did angles and everything. Like the way that it's coming down is all jagged. It continues from panel to panel. So it's like one splash page, but you broke it up to make it a lot more interesting, which is so cool.
Thank you. That was turning that line just at that horizontal little tilt at the bottom is the difference in the world. Or getting rid of it completely, I suppose. I could have got rid of it completely, but there's a poem that goes over this page that I wrote. so the poem kind of tells you what's going on, and it's kind of spoken in a Viking like poemy way, like it was written that way. So that first page will have this cool little haiku-y type poem that tells you what's happening, and leads you forward into the story.
Gelf is still going on about his drop bears.
He wants drop bears.
I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot. I will draw your hand tricky drop bear. I'm sorry, Gelf, and I'm sure if you roped Crager into it, he might maybe.
I might draw a drop bear. Sure. Why not? I mean, I'm down. I know all about drop bears. So I can get down on that. Sure. I'm from the school of Neil Gaiman drop bears. Like, you don't know about drop bears? What do you mean? They're vicious creatures. They'll come right down on you and attack you.
All right. So
free stuff to people today. We're doing art and give it away art all day. So as long as Shae will have me, anybody who backs during this stream will be receiving art at any level. And the more the merrier. If you end up backing at a higher tier, I will be, of course, more generous.
Very, very cool. Baz wants to know, do Thor's sons show up in the story?
Oh, not yet.
Okay. Maybe in the next or in a future.
Yeah, we're dealing with the development of the character Star, essentially. Whatever part of the mythology I show, I have to show kind of in past tense. So you're going to see certain aspects of Ragnarok that happen, and they may happen as they happened in Nordic mythology, or they may be twisted a little bit. And it'll be to meet my storyline, essentially. So, but in my world, Ragnarok is secular. So it's something that occurs over and over and over again. And people are reborn. It's just in this case, Thor may exist in my world, but he's a drunk dullard that has like an old car being pulled by goats. Like, he's not Thor. As long as Star has that hammer. But if she were to die, he could probably get his hammer back. So there's a weird, I have a weird like reincarnation thing going on through my story. And what we're going to see is like part of a cycle. And you'll see, I even have like a world tree drawn out so that it'll kind of guide us through the story and things like that. So yeah, hail Jason Bascom. Absolutely. So his work was totally well received, and he funded. I can't wait to see his book.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited about his book. Justin's excited about the Loki Bust he backed last time.
Yes, the Loki Bust, that wonderful Loki Bust. Yes, and we're giving those away too to people who back today. Also, it's the giant art backing giveaway.
Absolutely, hell yeah! So there is so much that we're wanting to give away, and we're hoping we can hit that 1K.
Oh yeah.
So if you haven't already shared this out on Twitter, please share this out, that we're currently live giving away original art, giving away Loki Bust, giving away some really, really cool stuff. And it's only while we're live. We normally go for about an hour. It is 24 minutes in. I am going to commit to at least an hour from now. So you guys have at least one more hour, potentially more, but you know, I also do have to eat at some point today. So
me too. I totally understand. And let's the last time we did this, we got most of our stuff later on in the cast. So I'm gonna retweet all your stuff right now.
fantastic. Yes, please, everyone, share this out because
Share this out.
you know that you all want some of these badass sculpts that we've got. Look at how beautiful that is. Look, that is gorgeous.
Absolutely. Somebody wants this painting. I know they do. All they have to do is back.
I want the painting.
All they have to do is back and get paintings. Like this is like I'm practically giving shit away to people.
Not practically, you are literally
giving. I'm literally. I'm like, well, it's contingent upon them backing.
Yes, but the backing is I'm backing and getting like a book, or I'm backing and getting something, and then you're going, oh, well, on top of that, I'm just going to give these other things to people.
So let's see. Red Valkyrie and Jason Crager. Message from Rosetta Allen says her new Twitter is
Rose M Queen 1. So reach out to her and see if you can't get on her show too. She'd be another good one.
Oh, okay. I could do that. Like
Timothy's asking, when are you going to extend this and for how long? You're going for a second 30 days, most likely, right?
I am going for a second 30 days. I do feel like, though, I have this thing, like I should, in the real world, when I draw comics for a company, usually they want me to draw 24 pages and a cover, or 22 pages and a cover, whatever, in a month. And when I do so, I have a minimum that I get paid. And I don't do those jobs unless I get paid that. So usually in 30 days, I make $5,000. So, and that's if a company is, paying me. So I kind of feel like I have no business doing comics unless I can make my minimum. And that doesn't pay for printing. That's all on them. But I'm paying for printing. I'm giving art. I'm paying for, you guys are paying for shipping, but all the extra stuff I'm paying for. Mm-hmm. And at $5,000, that pays.
Albino Thunderbuns, backer number 47.
Nice.
I want this campaign funded, and I want that painting.
He wants that painting. Well,
that painting we're gonna have to raffle off at the end. I think it's gonna be a hot ticket item.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be raffling that painting off to a few people. So we need to get a few more people in there. And at $5,000, essentially it pays for printing, it pays for all the people who did all the lettering, all the people who contributed, because I'm paying them. They did it for free for me, but I'm giving them money because I want them to get paid first. And then anything extra, that $5,000, I'm kind of paying out to other people because I want to do a second issue, and I'm going to be living off of nothing at that point. So at that point, I did it for the fans. And then I want to do a second issue. So I would fulfill that. And then my second issue would be, I would have to drop that whole second issue and ink it. And then I already have the first issue, and I'd run another campaign of 1 and 2 together. And hope that we can get paid more. But anything over $5,000 means that I get to not suffer. So it essentially is, not that I'm suffering. I'm too fat to be suffering. But, I could at least live off this for 30 days. So, but that being said, I think a minimum for me is at least $5,000. And then anything above it is just kind of like me fulfilling and being more popular and kind of being a better person. Wise guys, are you kidding me? What kind of shit are you backing? What are you doing? 48.
48.
Are you kidding?
So we got backer 48.
Can you
I am backer 49.
Can you update that for me?
I absolutely will. So we were at 45.
Wow, how the hell did
You are
that
now
happen?
at 49.
How did that happen?
Well, let's see. You had Wise Guys. You had me. You had Albino Thunderbuns. We had Yesabel, and I don't know who 46 was.
I don't know either. I'll have to look real quick. So let me see if I can get into any of this stuff real quick. We got a lot of retweets out there. I have like 10 million tweety things happening.
We got all of the mentions.
It's so, yeah, that stuff's so weird for me. Twitter is such a weird place. What is it? I feel like 6K for instant page for printing. Go back. What do you say? Pays for printing, lettering, gifts. I'm not making anything really. That's right, buddy. That's essentially, what happens. And my wife is a teacher, so that she's out of work because of the shutdown and everything else. So it's kind of like on me to do this, and it needs to be like a 10. I wanted it to be like 20 grand. Like that was my goal originally in my head, but it's because I don't have enough eyes on it. And if I have to give, oh my God, I grabbed a second Loki head. What the heck?
He's gonna duel them together.
So I have
against each other.
I have Jesus. So I have to make up for it by giving you a more personable type of conversation, and hopefully we're able to so 46 is a woman named Laura.
Laura? I don't know who this Laura is.
Let me see. Hold on. New contribution. I shouldn't even have this open. It just, see, I opened it and it just keeps happening. So we were looking at 46, right?
Yep.
Okay, 46 is a woman named Larissa.
Oh.
Yeah, who's Larissa on the...
I don't know. Let's see if you are backer 46 and are Larissa, go ahead and let us know. You can, if you don't want to do it publicly here, you can always hit me up in DM. Not a problem at all. But we would like to be able to include you in this raffle of what we got going on. So please let me know. And so I can add your name. So far I have Jezebel, Albino, Wise Guys, and myself. Yeah, we won't dox the person. Don't worry, Wise Guys. But yes, if you are interested in being in this raffle for that absolutely gorgeous painting, please back now and let's see what we can get you. If you're in the chat, then we can raffle it off to you. If you're not, unfortunately, I don't know how I would get it to you. Oh, so pretty. So pretty.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. I love it. It's I had originally wanted it to be the cover of the book, but it would be... Oh,
there we go. She's right here.
Nice.
There you are. You're hanging a tarp. I'm so sorry. We're pulling you away from your work. I want to make sure that we can get you stuff. That's why.
I appreciate you backing, and we're going to be raffling this off at some point. So you can Gelf, Jason Crager, or can I donate the amount to the campaigning you deal with from your end? What's that mean? What are you doing, buddy? Don't you want some art?
So this is the thing. Gelf was saying if he gets another one, he's not going to need the other book, so he would have to give it away to somebody, and he wants to basically just donate to you because he's already backed once. And
well, any donations that you donate also will be part of the raffle. So
yeah, so if you want to just donate some money, Gelf, let me know. I'll add you to the raffle list.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah, you guys are amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, we're up to 50 backers right now. So
51. So we had 2 more people. Who are the 2 more people? I need you guys to let me know so I can add you to this list. Ooh, I got something in my eye. All right, so we were at 49.
Yeah, it's getting better.
51.
Oh, wow. 51.
Hey,
that's
guys.
right. Nice. More Heads of Loki. Another art edition claimed. Nice. And remember, if anybody's interested, and I know this is crazy, for
Gordon, good brother, number 50. Thank you very much, sir, and thank you for coming by. I do not recognize your name, so this is somebody newer to the show.
Yes, it is. And we'll be raffling a few things off today. We'll be raffling something like this off.
Oh, let me blow you up big so people can see.
This.
Christopher C is 21. Thank you, sir.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Christopher C. And it has a drawing of Wolverine and Colossus sketched on the back for some reason.
Because why waste paper?
Because why waste paper? This painting is the prize, essentially. People are really wanting this. Yes. But here's what I'm saying. On the campaign, Benitez's original cover art is $2,500. But anybody who decides to buy this one of a kind, like original piece of art, they're not only just going to get that, they're going to get books. They're going to get, and it's $2,500. I get that. That's crazy amount of money. They're going to get books. They're going to get original art. They're going to get cards. They're going to get the sculpture. They may even get a Dragar, because I may build them one specifically for them. Like anybody who has that type of money and wants to spend that on Joe Benitez original art, which you could probably turn around once my book does well and sell for $5,000.
Probably, yeah.
You're still getting, ahead of Loki. You're getting 2 books signed by both Benitez, Levasseur, and me. You're getting original art, probably. Like I'll literally dig out my pencils and throw a couple of those in with it. That's so that awesome. And nobody else will ever have those, man. Like this is what it comes down to. It's I'm ready to blow it out. I think when people do live streams like this is where all the money is made, and I have no idea how anybody could ever. Nice new subscriber. Yes, Gordon, good brother. Yes, pass it along. More subscribers. Smash that shit. Shae is a really good person, and
thank you.
And she deserves everything that she gets, because she works really hard for other artists. She absolutely, like, you don't have to do this. You could just be doing your own thing.
That is true. Oh, look, we got Jobu's Rum, backer 52.
Oh my God, backer 52.
He's trying to get more epicness.
So at the end of this campaign, in the next 5 or 6 days, I think it's 5 days, so it ends Friday. I'm going to be changing our goals. I'm going to be adding another tier. I have a 9-page mini comic that will go out to subscribers at some point. That's a 18 by 24 sheet of paper that's been folded to be a comic. And then when you open it up, there's a poster on the back of it. And it's in full color, and it'll explain to you what happened before the war on Earth. It'll give you the idea that kicked it off and spurred it. And
awesome.
It'll feature one of my Pegas, which are the Dragar. I'll show you some of the sketches I was doing, but I don't know how. I guess there isn't any nudity in it. So I don't want to be showing any nudity, right?
Well, I don't know, because even closed booty apparently can get you struck. So who knows anymore?
It's a drawing. It's a drawing. We're not going to get anybody anybody struck over stuff like this. So anyways,
No.
this is the sketch for some of the stuff that I'm working on that will go to everybody who backs. Okay, so literally at some point here in the next month or two, I have to go print a bunch of 18 by 24 double-sided to 52 people right now, and send that out to them as a little precursor to my comic book, and it'll be in full color. So it's a full color poster. And I'm going to be adding a sculpture, an oversized sculpture. It's about 12 inches tall that can be purchased as a kit at the 30-day mark, because I want people to be interested in the characters I create. So I already have the sketch done, but I kind of got to throw some clothes on her before I can show you what it looks like. Unfortunately, you know, all the Dragar, they're robots, right? So when I look at them, even though they're like robot-y looking, they have very female shapes to them. And when they were robots 1,000 years previously, they had like artificial skin on them. So they looked like males and females, like replicants.
Right.
And so when I designed them as replicants, and I don't think, ooh, boobies or anything like that. So I don't have a problem showing that stuff, but apparently if we live stream, they take us out. So I'll have to put some clothes on her, but I do have a character that is going to be like, I know people are going to want to get this thing, because I don't put out very many like garage kits where I send out full body sculptures of stuff to people or make kits for that stuff, because it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So that being said, things at the 30-day mark, my goals are going to change. A couple tiers are going to be added. Everybody who backs during this live stream is going to get something. Okay, like we're going to raffle off something. We're going to raffle off 3 things,
Ooh.
more, something like that. So we need to raffle off at least 3 things by the end of this. So. What's our time looking at? I know you're hungry.
Yeah, we still got about 47 minutes.
Cool. Everybody needs to tweet.
Yes, keep tweeting this out. You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
I know we've got Gelth, who I don't know if you saw that, is being super awesome and is purchasing a copy for a friend. So Gelth is purchasing a copy for Rosetta. And basically he's going to pay for it, but he's getting her P.O. box. So once he is back with that, he'll come back and let us know his backer number.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
And we are working on, I'm building the list live as we go. So far I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people and 9 about to be added.
Hold on. There was a jump though. So let me look at all these real quick. So I want everybody who contributed, including Gelf, because somebody, let's see, there's that. Hold on. One more thing. What they buy? Head of Loki. Oh, okay, that's why it jumped. Okay, no. I'm just looking at everything here and starring all my emails that I have to look at. So, anyways, wow, we're getting a lot of backing right now. Like this is good stuff. This is
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, and just like Gordon has said here, right? Well-drawn black and white book. And that's what you have, a well-drawn black and white book. Those are hard to come by. Those do not always get executed the way that you would want them to. And you, sir, I mean, let's just take a look at this. Look at this beauty.
There's a story that goes with that. When I started showing this black and white stuff to people, I was super excited about coloring it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to color hold everything, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And they were just like, what are you doing? And I was like, what are you talking about? It'll look amazing. They were like, yeah, but you're gilding a lily by doing that. And I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, this is like some of the best black and white art and inking I've ever freaking seen. Like, why would you color it? What's wrong with you? And I was like, maybe you're right. And then I had to think about it and ask a few more people, and they said the same exact thing. They were like, it's just too good in black and white. There are no black and white books that do that anymore. It's time to like bring it to that level. And I kind of feel like I'm rising to the challenge. Like, I want to give one of the best black and white art experiences you can get. And, it's a little more work on my part because I have to define everything and add textures and stuff. And it all has to be kind of uniform and stuff. But
Paul, thank you. What is your backer number?
Oh, wow. Thank you, Paul.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Paul.
Nice.
And Max says you could still offer a colored version one day, just not today.
And that's the thing. I've been in talks with a few people, and I have some friends over at Heavy Metal that if eventually I do want to sell it, I want it to go to Heavy Metal, and I would color it for Heavy Metal. So I would throw down some badass colors and do kind of like what I originally thought I would do with it. But I would just do it for them, and they can print it however they wanted to. But I think I want to spearhead this black and white thing. Like, Sean Gordon Murphy, when he did Punk Rock Jesus, really is a really well executed black and white book. Mm-hmm. And it didn't have to be color. It was very well done. And I kind of had that in mind. Like, if I'm going to do a black and white book, it has to be that quality. But me, my own thing. And, Paul, thank you so much. Thank you.
Got him added onto our list.
That's right. We're going to be giving stuff away today. So the more people who get on this list, I'm going to be adding more stuff to this list.
Hold up. We were at 52. Now we're at 55. Who else backed? Who is 53, 54? I need you guys to tell me. I want to add you to this list. I want us to give away all of the great stuff.
Wow.
Oh, you guys are doing amazing. I love my chat. You guys are amazing.
It's going crazy.
Is 54. Thank
you. Thank you.
I've got Gelth on the list.
So Gelth is the man. I'm looking right now.
Who is 55? Who backed at 55? Paul, I got you down on the list as 53. You're good, sir.
It was a contribution.
Oh, wait, if you contributed, that still counts.
Hold on. Let me look. It was a $50 contribution.
That's a nice contribution.
Hello,
Stefani. Thank you for coming. You are amazing, sir. He has been a champion, just showing up at all of my streams. Very much appreciative of him.
ARA Yindi. Got a card. No, it shows contribution details. This contribution has been successfully added to your campaign.
Wow.
They selected a perk, but they added more money to it.
Oh, wow. They upped it?
I don't understand. I don't get it. What I'm looking at. Maybe I need to
hit me in a DM if you want me to try and help you decipher it, so we don't put anybody's information out there.
Yeah, absolutely. My apologies. No, we got a couple different contributions. Somebody did a few dollars, but that's awesome too. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You guys are super cool. Chris says the more people on the list makes it less likely you. I know. I'm sad. It's okay though, because I want to see this get super funded. We're getting very close, and I love all of you guys for just pushing this closer and closer to funded, because not only is Jason very sweet in giving away all of these amazing goodies on Red Valkyrie, which we love, but also the book is amazing. Whether he was giving away anything or not, the book is phenomenal. It is absolutely gorgeous. Jason is an awesome person, very, very talented, and
thank you.
This is something that you're going to want to have.
Absolutely. And right now, there's 50, 60 people like backing me. I can be personable with that many people. Like literally, you're all my buddies at this point. Like I have 60 new buddies who, if they want to ask me for stuff and they want to talk about art, and I've done this for 28 years now, longer actually. But it and I never get tired talking about it. I love doing art. I love helping people. I can lead a horse to water too. So that's the other thing too. I can only lead somebody so far unless they want to do the practice, and then they may become something else entirely than what I saw. I try not to. If somebody wants to learn how to do something specific, that's easy to do, but you can't ask somebody to develop an art style for you.
Right.
So that being said, I'm always willing to help other artists. I'm always willing to talk about art, show, and I'm willing to do videos. I so seldomly think about I should do a live sculpting stream and just start sculpting stuff for people, but I have 0 subscribers. Like I have 8 subscribers. So I'm people could go over and subscribe on my little channel and they might get some more stuff. And but that being said, I try to put stuff up to get some interest and just push forward art. I'm not trying to kill it. I'm not trying to. I want to have everybody to have an experience, a good experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you avoid the virus running around the mall with no mask
on? Cough, cough.
What are you talking about? I always wear a mask. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Especially with that crazy beard of mine, man. Like what's funny? My wife makes masks, so so I have no problem with masks, and I need to go buy a real gas mask, but then I'd have to shave my beard.
Yep, you won't get a seal like that.
Yeah, it won't fit right if I don't, cut off my beard. And how am I supposed to look so pretty if I cut off my beard? Like, that's my power right there.
We are being asked for a link to your YouTube. So do you want to pop it in the private chat, and I will pop it over there so everybody can go and sub to you as well, sir?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you can see my interesting stuff. I fly drones also, and I have yet to post some new stuff. It's been like a year, and all the new stuff's amazing, and all the stuff that's on there is ridiculous. So give me a second here, and I'll send it your way. Give me a second. Where is my channel? Your channel. So it's Jay Crager's Hammer Comics.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I know it's stupid long. Let me share. Hold on.
I got you. You're good.
You found me. Okay,
I did.
So it's Jay Crager's Hammer Comics, and I'm going to be pimping Hammer on that channel for the next, oh my God, hopefully 2 years. So if I, maybe longer, I want to be able to do more. I want to, as I said, I want to, if I could pump out 5 issues a year, I will. But I have to do at least 5 to 10 grand, and that covers everything. So we'll see. We'll see.
Heck yeah.
Sub that crap. You want to go over to my channel and see how ridiculous it is? Can you do that?
I can if you give me 2 seconds. Alrighty. See, now I gotta stop sharing that screen, share a new screen. And where'd it go? There it is.
That's so funny. So you can see that drawing. The second one is the drawing that I gave away being inked in.
Oh goodness, that is so cool. I love these things because it's like watching something just kind of like grow right in front of your eyes, you know?
Right. And I'm using several different tools. You can't tell though. You can when I change to do the eyes to using a pen, but the other tools I was using was like a crow quill and like a calligraphy quill.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so if you have subbed, here's the other thing that people don't realize. If you go up to all, that is how you're going to get all of the notifications. If you leave it on this personalized, I'm going to be wholly honest, you're probably not getting many of anything. So make sure that you put it all the way up to all so you know when he goes live and you get all of those awesome notifications.
Right. Absolutely. Thank you. You want to check out? Yeah, go. No, those are just recent. There's animations in there that I did.
Wait, from where? Like farther back?
Yeah, go farther back. There's 2 animations and a sculpture.
Yeah, let's look at this one. It shows a butt. I'm already down.
It's really bad, though.
I wouldn't say really bad. I can't do that.
It's really bad. This one's fun. I like the movements on this one. It actually has better beats. That's one of my Apegas. That's what a Dragar looks like when they used to kick ass back in the day.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then that's me sculpting.
Oh, this is what I want to see for sure. Because this is, you said that you sculpt your Dragar with Sculpey. And I use Sculpey.
Right.
And I don't produce anything even close to that.
It's Sculpey's interesting material, but it's not completely like unworkable. So most things have a general shape to them. So, and if you can get to a certain part of it and just cook it and then add Vaseline to it and then wipe it off and then add more Sculpey to it, it'll bond to it. And and you can build up a form over a hard shape then, and it keeps from deforming. But you know, I've gotten used to actually sculpting things with Sculpey, so I could probably do it right now with just a bunch of raw Sculpey. Let me see. Here's a piece of Sculpey. It's Sculpey 3. It's a piece of black Sculpey, sorry. And it feels oily a little bit, so I can tell that it can be kneaded like an eraser can. So, and I need to soften it up a bit, and it's just hard enough that I can work a general shape out of it. And usually, you don't have to use a whole bunch of tools when you're doing it. So you can literally just take your hands and push a form into it and then just start shaping everything's out. And then like there's kind of a side view of what a skull should start to look like, but I need a bigger brow. Nose comes out. Hold on. And then I'm going to look at it from the front. I'm going to want to build my cheekbones up. Hold on. So I'm slowly messing with it, and it's contorting on me while I'm doing it. But I'm also there's a rest period for Sculpey too. Like after you've worked it, if you stop working it and let it sit for like 30, 40 minutes, you'll come back to it and it'll feel a little harder because it's room temperature at that point.
Right.
And it hasn't been worked with, and all the oils in it have kind of worked their way and distributed a little bit. Yeah, Vaseline bonds very well. That's correct. Just make sure you wipe it off real good. Anyways, we're getting more shapes, more like a skull, right? Anyways, what I usually do is I like something hard to press against when I'm sculpting. So I'll take an armature wire, excuse me, and I'll usually wrap it into like a little ball. Yeah, I use wax sometimes.
Wow.
And what I'll do is that gives me a hard thing to press against, but then I'll put some aluminum foil on it and kind of get that round shape I need. And then I build stuff up from there. Let's see. I'm still working this form. I had to break out a little knife, kind of squishing its little head. So it's starting to take weird shape. Let's see. Maybe that's a little more skull-like. Getting there.
God.
Okay, so, it's taken a minute to do this. I am live.
Well, that's what's impressive, though, is that it's something that could take the rest of us, an entire afternoon. You're doing in like 5 minutes right now live.
Oh, it's not a big deal. I practiced a lot. So when you're an artist, you just kind of sit around all day and do this stuff, and that's essentially what I do. And it's quite irritating to my wife because when I should be mowing the lawn or doing laundry, I'm teaching myself a new skill. And and then you can't deny the fact that, hey, if I can make money from it, then let's just do that, right? And I should be paying somebody to do the lawn and keeping the job going, right?
That's what I do. But the kids around my neighborhood like to throw shade at one another, saying, well, they didn't do a very good job. And so I'm like, all right, fine. So then I'll pay them, and then they do a worse job than the first kids. I'm like, you know what? None of you are touching my lawn anymore. I quit. I'll mow it.
I have 4 kids, and I'm still doing the lawn, which is kind of stupid, right? At that point, right?
Yeah. How are your kids getting out of this?
Yeah. How am I and the wife doing that? Right. So it's getting a little more skull-like, right?
Oh my goodness, that's so crazy.
So, and all we're doing is just working shapes. And I'll bring out something that was made in Sculpey that'll blow your mind. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go get it. Get this hair out of my Sculpey.
That's the worst part. If you've got animals and you're trying to use Sculpey, or like I made this super amazing commission for skits.
Yes.
And I use foam clay. So the fun thing with foam clay is if you hold it too tight, it leaves your fingerprints in there and your indentations.
Right.
And if you have dogs, their hair gets everywhere in it. So it's been super fun.
Give me 1 second.
You're good. Do not forget, guys, while he is over here grabbing all of this, to share this out because we are getting very close to our giveaway time, and I want to give away as much stuff as possible. I want to make Jason very, very, very busy. Is basically what I want to do.
Okay. So I'll show you some examples of Sculpey, just messing around with Sculpey. So this is,
oh my gosh,
a little samurai warrior. It broke. I need to fix it.
So much detail in that, though. That is insane.
And it's Sculpey. It just was, and it was probably built up maybe twice. Like I did a core and then I built up everything over the top of that. Maybe 3 times because that freaking hat.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be epoxy clay too. This might be epoxy clay. These 2 pieces that are hanging off here, it wraps all the way around.
Yeah.
That might be really hard epoxy clay, which would explain a lot. This has been around since 2012.
Wow. That's held up very well.
Yeah. This is Sculpey.
Holy cow.
And this was only cooked once. So I built up this form, and it's lopsided. You can tell by the lighting. And it was only cooked one time, and then I had to start sanding it down and messing with it and scraping away at it.
Holy cow, that is awesome. And yeah, Pell Rider says he uses has a small box of dental tools that he uses for sculpting. That's actually brilliant. I never would have thought, but that is a really...
I do too. I have some tools like that. And then this is some weird worm thing I was making, and it's part Sculpey and part epoxy clay, and it's been sanded down to like a baby soft smooth finish.
Oh, wow.
Like that finish on it is retarded.
That is amazing.
And it's supposed to be this weird worm thing, like a graboid.
Yeah.
And
it looks kind of like a mix between like a crawfish and something else almost. Like,
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I kind of wanted it to sit on this base like a weird Lovecraftian thing and have a big open maw. Anyways, that's what you can do with some of these materials. Like this is as smooth as a baby's butt.
That is so cool.
So much fun. We still have people watching. Are they enjoying?
Yeah, we got 25 people watching, dude. We got a lot of people watching.
25 people. So if you guys are back, we're going to be doing a massive giveaway at the end of this. Like, y'all need to be jumping in and backing and subscribing and coming back here and letting us know who you are so we can give you free stuff.
Wise Guys says, if you were to make another of the sculpts of the samurai helmet, would you consider using a wire support for the top of that hat helm to keep it from breaking?
There is a wire in it, and it's movable currently because there's a wire in it. Yeah, I need to epoxy clay this thing back in place and then add a horn to it. But it was Sculpey. This little thing is Sculpey, and I'd probably break it off and redo it.
Yeah.
I'll give.
Awesome.
We should give this away during the.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah. Well, and here's the thing that's funny. So you say Sculpey. This is the quality of my Sculpey, which is not great in comparison because it's all sorts of cracked, all sorts of everything. But to be fair, I did also do this in about 20 or so minutes as far as the sculpting process went.
Right.
But it makes me want to sit down and actually mess with Sculpey a little bit more and see if I can't come up with something a lot better.
See, just for me talking with you real quick and it resting, I've been able to bring out some more shapes and stuff on it. Like it's starting to, and I should probably start grabbing stuff off the bottom to really shape stuff out. This nose is out too far. This mouth needs to come out farther.
Mm-hmm.
Like things need to be folded out, like more like this.
Oh wow!
Right.
Hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
See how and I have reference like of a skull. So this is my reference.
Mm-hmm.
It sits on my desk all day long. And if I ever need skull reference.
That is awesome.
Horatio. I knew him well.
We're going to do some Shakespeare up in here, get it real classy.
Right. That's right. So, and I use that as reference. So every day, all day long, I think this is a female skull, actually. You can usually tell by the protrusion on the forehead and stuff like that, and the jaw being a little more forward. But as you can see, the forehead and the chin are in the same exact plane.
Yeah.
So whenever you draw somebody, always remember the tip of their forehead right here is the same as their jawbone right here. So, and everything else comes out. Nose, lips.
Gil says, whatever you sculpt, you should give that away too.
Oh, this little guy that I'm sculpting? That's funny.
He's kind of cool. I like him.
He does. He has a goal. He's down. No, I probably won't do that. I would rather, give you something I have so much stuff in my studio. Here, you want to see some weird stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's get some weird stuff. Hold on.
And yes, Gordon, Jason basically did just sculpt his own skull reference. I'm not sure if he sculpted that one. We'll ask him when he comes back with whatever the hell that is. Oh my gosh. That looks like Godzilla.
Okay.
All right. So, what did you just bring back?
So I am a huge Godzilla fan. And I really enjoy Space Godzilla.
Holy cow, that is so cool.
So I had worked on this a while ago, and I kind of like the cat shape of the face and stuff like that. So
yeah,
this is like my version of Space Godzilla. It actually needs bigger crystals on the shoulders, but I've been trying to nail those back spines. This is all in wax.
Holy cow.
So I went crazy with it.
Yeah, you did. That is insane.
I have more stuff.
Before you go again, we have a question for you.
Yes, what's that?
Female skull reference, did you sculpt that?
No, I did not. I purchased it at I don't even remember where I was. It was someplace, and it was a Halloween skull, and it's small, okay? But it's a casting. So it wasn't casted from a real skull, or if it was, that is a very small female adult. Like that, yeah. That's an adult. Yeah. Sculpted drop bear.
He is obsessed with the drop bears.
He is. We're going to be drop bearing some stuff soon for sure.
Yeah, we're going to have to. Ideas says maybe in book 2 there could be a character named Shae the Red.
You know what? I've been known to in the background dropping like characters. So one of my favorite sculptors is Miss Monster, and she likes to cosplay and go to Wasteland weekends and do stuff like that. So she every once in a while dresses up in her stuff, and she's an awesome sculptor. So she always has the intricate masks. And I literally drew one of her characters in the background, like little tiny. So cool. And she'll probably never see it, but anybody who knows her work will be able to be like, that's a Miss Monster mask. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Don't forget you're wearing your headset. Oh my goodness. Gelth again with the fairy bread. I'm just saying, toast covered in sprinkles, or I'm sorry, soft white bread covered in butter and sprinkles is not food. And thank you, Wolverine. Yes, I have been called a Valkyrie from time to time. Oh my gosh. Gordon, yes, it actually has happened before, but I love having all of these amazing artists on and everything that they do. It's awesome.
So let's start with this. This is paper clay. It's cheap Crayola paper clay that I bought when I worked at Michael's, and it's a war boy. As you can see, it's falling apart because it's cracking down the center.
That's what I thought paper clay did, though, if you weren't careful with it.
But it's pretty much stabilized, so I'm gonna fill everything. I've been filling stuff that's separated with epoxy clay, and then painting over the top of it. And this is old. This is super old and stable now. So it's a war boy. This thing is gnarly. So I gotta put arms back on him and stuff like that. But this was done a long time ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And I'm really surprised it's in the form that it's in, able to survive. So here we go. This is Monster Clay, which is a wax, and I've airbrushed it with Doc Martin alcohol-based acrylics.
Oh, holy cow! Oh, that is gnarly.
So this is the original clay piece, and you can see the clay. It's brown. All this brown stuff back here. I could take chunks out of it. Still, you see how it turned color?
Yeah.
It's because it's still clay, and it's been airbrushed to look all super mermaid.
That is really cool.
Only one exists.
Only one exists, right?
Only one exists, and if it were in 100-degree heat, it would melt.
Yeah. The Indiegogo is stagnated at 55 backers. We can't have that, guys. Come on. Let's get a couple more backers in before we do this raffle I'm going to say in about 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes, we're probably going to raffle off some stuff. So I'm going to need you guys, share this out, get your friends.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Let's break $4,000. Where are we at? What's our number?
$3,835 is where we are.
Wow, we should get to $4,000 before we.
Yeah. I would love to. I have a stream at 10, so we are under the gun because I'm not streaming like this at 10.
No, I understand. No, I'm telling the backers to go there and do it now. Because we need to get to $4,000. Let's just do it. Let's just get there.
Just get there.
I want to give all this shit away, man. What's wrong with you people? Don't you want stuff?
We also had Wise Guys had a question about your paper clay. So if you were to spill a beverage or something on that, does the paper clay absorb it and fall apart?
It could. Humidity can destroy a paper clay sculpture. I literally had a sculpture that was which I could get for you. My beautiful wife, would you grab that sculpture over there of the Virgin Mary? The one, the Dios de los Muertos? Okay, so I made this and I left it near a window, and in doing so, humidity destroyed it.
Oh, wow.
And it has glass eyes. You can see the cracks in it.
Oh, wow.
And it sits on a pink base that I was going to design. And it's all paper clay. And it was sitting near a window. Well, the cloth isn't paper clay. I believe this comes off too. Like, I believe the stuff used to separate from this at one point. Anyways, the whole piece does. It used to come out of this base, but it's probably fused to it now. Anyways, there's a bunch of cracks in it because the paper clay was too thick and it sat near a window and it would absorb and expand as the humidity changed in the room. And the way to fix that is to let something dry completely.
Uh-huh.
And then you have to fix all the cracks in it. And then you have to seal it. And if you're using paper clay, you may have a problem with expansion when it goes to a humid environment. I suggest sending castings, like just don't use paper clay. It's that simple. The only reason I ever used it is because it was super cheap. I actually have 10-gallon like buckets of the stuff to just kind of mess with, sitting around because it costs like $5 for it, and it's all Crayola. And here's the thing: once it gets rid of a lot of its moisture content by sitting in its bucket for like a year or two, it literally becomes a better clay. So you could break it out and form some stuff out that's real thin, and it won't break as easily because the water content's gone. There's not a lot of expansion or absorption. But inevitably, if you want it to live forever, don't make it out of paper.
Fair.
Right? So make it out of Sculpey, because this stuff becomes PVC once it hardens.
Yeah, and the thing is Sculpey. So I made a brooch when I did my Necrosia for Peregrine. I had a little skeleton skull brooch that I made. And I had that stuff it was sat up here on my little like monitor riser. I knocked that all over the place, and it won't break. It, like, at one point I tried to break it out of curiosity. It just won't break.
Nice. Crazy. That's amazing, actually.
Yeah, it's I backed it, or I put the backing on it, so I had like a regular safety pin, and I basically just stuck it on and put Sculpey in between it and kind of spread it out and everything, and then went and had it bake, and I just made it so the little pin would be in between the slats in the oven, and it won't break. Like it's solid now. It's
bonded. Good.
Yep.
That's amazing. Yeah, there's once everything's dispersed properly, as long as there isn't like a lot of thinning, like an ear or something on something could snap off real easy. But for the most part, when the piece is cooked well and is solid, you shouldn't be able to bust it.
Absolutely. Christopher C says, is there a mixing process with the Sculpey?
Mixing meaning like, yes, you should knead your Sculpey if you're gonna use it, and then once it sits for a little bit at room temperature and hardens up, it's easier to add stuff to it. But usually, like when you're sculpting, do your understructure first, bake it, and then put details over the top of something that's hard, because that's so much easier to do.
Well, and as far as mixing together, there's nothing that, like, it's not like an epoxy. No. You're not mixing two things together.
No, it's not two-part, it's single part. Sorry if I didn't understand that properly. Someone just backed. Wow.
Backer 56.
Nice. We're getting ever closer.
Was that That's you amazing. Ideas? Did you back as number 56?
I don't know.
Once I find out who that was, I will add them to the raffle.
Give me a second. I will look.
Don't say their name. Name.
I'll try not to. I mean,
right?
I'm not giving any there's no freaking guarantees. Come on, we're $130 short. $130.
Oh,
and Shae has to eat.
I do.
So you guys, we want to give this away to as many people as possible.
Last Shadow, he backed for that Sculpey tip. So Last Shadow, I am adding you on.
Oh, Sculpey tips. Nice. Amazing.
Fantastic. Real quick before we go through and we do this raffle, I want to quickly go over your tiers for anyone who doesn't know. So we've got a lot of really awesome tiers here. You've got a $20 line art edition signed.
Right.
We've got the $25 Joe Benitez signed edition that is absolutely stunning.
So what number? 55?
Yeah, so he was backer 50. Yeah, he said 55. So then Wise Guys is 56.
Right, that is correct.
Oh, there we are. Yeah. Wait, what? Wise Guys, did you back twice during the show? Did that just happen?
Again. What's he doing?
Really?
He's gonna go broke. He's gonna go broke.
He really wants some awesome swag. That's what's happening.
You know what? You're gonna get awesome stuff, man. We're blowing it out right now. So you're gonna get awesome stuff.
Yeah. So now just to point that out, you're now at 57. We are $80 away.
$80. Oh my god,
Come on,
$80 away. The head of Loki away from something. The head of Loki.
Let's do it. Do it. You know what? The starving host is gonna hold out because I think we can get $80. I think we can get $80. I want us to hit 4K and then we will do this raffle. Wise Guy says I want this freaking book funded. It's just gonna keep back until it's funded. We are getting there. We are so close, guys.
I want it freaking funded. Does he want his? So I've been thinking, I'm making a sculpture. I've been making this sculpture. It's a 3D printed piece currently of an astronaut in their little astronaut chair.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And I was thinking, so I've been like distressing it and messing with it. And I was going to add like some alien thing, like vines coming out of its mask and like wrapping around it. And then I kind of wanted to mount it on a base upside down.
Oh, wow.
And, make it this weird Lovecraftian thing just floating through space and paint it all up. So that's something. This is like personal work. This is something I would do. Yeah, we literally are $80 away from reaching our goal and letting me sit at home and do art for all you fine people, because that's what I want to do. I want you guys to be happy. I want you to get some cool art from me. So we're going to be giving away a head of Loki, two or three pieces of art and a couple sculptures. So it's a lot of people are getting extras. It's definitely happening.
Max wants to know what kind of bird is chirping in your house.
It's a little parakeet, tiny little parakeet named Kumi. She's older actually. She's been around for 6 or 7 years.
Oh,
wow. So she's an amputee bird. She lost her little foot because of the band on her foot was put on when she was a baby, and they
made it too small.
It made it too small, and it literally cut off the the circulation to her foot, and I had to take everything off, and then it was already necrosis and stuff, and she had to be fixed. But now she has a perfect little paw thing. She's a beautiful amputee, awesome bird. Here she comes. My wife's bringing her over. Here she is. Come on.
Oh, look at her.
There's Kumi. Hi, Kumi bird. Hi, Kumi.
Oh, there she goes.
There she goes. Okay. She's going to the other side of the house.
Yep.
Nice.
I've got 2 parrots. That is exactly what happens. And you're like, look at the parrot. They're like, nope, I'm done. They fly away. Like,
bye. She's going to bed. Bye.
Bye. Oh, look how sweet.
She's funny.
Love it.
Nice. So we're $80 away from $4,000.
Yes.
We need to hit this and hit it hard, guys. So
yes, come on.
We are so close to ever meeting this, and I want to crush it. We need to crush this beyond,
Everybody wants to know if you made your bird a prosthetic with their Sculpey skills.
No little prosthetic for her. She, I'm amazed at how well she adapted to just having a little paw. She uses it as a regular foot. She just climbs better with her beak now. And she can do anything she needs to do. I get told they have like a 15+ year life expectancy on these birds. But I keep getting told people are like, I could only keep them alive like 3 years. And I was like,
terrible.
No.
That means they weren't taking care of them right.
That's all I thought to myself too when they told me that. Like mine always die at like 3, 4, and I was like, no, man, they're supposed to live like 17 to 20 or something like that. Little tiny.
The ones that I've got a Grand Eclectus and I have an Indian ringneck, and they both have a life expectancy of about 50 to 60+ years. So
nice.
They're going to be with me forever. And it's like having toddlers for the rest of my life.
It's really true. That's why I don't have a big bird, because I know that I got to keep them for 50 years. And if that's the case, when I die, it has to go to someone else, and they're not going to be able to take care of this bird the way I took care of this bird. So, I realize what a huge responsibility it is. And if I was going to have one, I'd want a crow or a raven. And
they're really, really smart. It's amazing how smart they are.
Right.
Same thing with magpies. They're also really, really smart birds.
They're not only smart, but they're mean as hell. And they bond to you specifically. They're super they're like the Chihuahua of aggressive into the pool, so they're very territorial. They're not the kind of birds that you should bond with ever because they're so intelligent. You're not their master. So $80 away, guys. And $80 away from launching probably one of the most epic free art giveaways.
Heck yes. Absolutely.
And Shae getting out of this makeup that's going to stain her face for the whole day. Come on, guys. Let's get Shane out of this makeup.
Right? So we've got $20 line art edition, $25 Joe Benitez edition. We've got the bundle if you can't decide, which I highly recommend.
Yep, bundle it. The Head of Loki edition.
The Loki edition, which is super amazing. And this is going to get you a Loki resin casting on top of both editions of the book. This is something that you know that you want. And a base.
I use it for reference to draw this character. I need it. That's how it is. I need it. Absolutely. So reference is good, guys. Reference is good.
Reference is very good.
That's right.
If you're feeling a little extra froggy, there's an art edition for only $100, which is an 8x10 original art sketch, which is insane, guys. That is crazy cheap. That is definitely something that you should get on.
And if you buy that, you get something like this. Like I'll send you something that's rocking, like this.
Hell yeah!
Like I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna rock it.
Absolutely. He is all about hooking us up.
That's right.
We also have, if y'all remember, the last time that we had Jason on, all three of these jogger were available. There is one left. There is only one left.
That's correct.
So, if that was one that you were eyeing, you need to get in on this quickly because they are just about gone.
It's the one that's all the way to the right that is left also. So the one with the scythe and the claw, and I have to finish the hand and stuff. So this isn't the exact final version. It's just kind of I'm almost there version of it. So being pulled from many, many ways, and I will throw in extra art too. So anybody who picks that up gets more. And if you want the Joe Benitez cover, we want to in this campaign today. I'll make you your own Dragar. So special.
There you go. The Benitez original art cover. It is pricey. However, you get.
Oh, did we get another backer?
Personal. I don't think so. I think that's just Albano talking about where, because he already backed earlier in this.
Okay.
Yep, he was talking about where he backed. Christopher C says, "Start turning tricks. Let's get over this hump." Yes, I agree, Albino. The original art tier is a phenomenal value. We are so very close, guys.
Super close. Super close. So there's so much stuff here to give away to you all.
We gotta clear his desk so he can work and make more stuff.
Yeah, guys, come on. That's just $80. $80 away.
It's just $80. It's
you know
nothing.
What? You know what I feel like? I feel like we just went over to the side of like, what is it? Those stupid television things that are just pimping fake crime. You could get this today on the beauty. I should put my hand behind it like this. Can you see that better? Can you see that better? That's what you get. You get this today. Not really, but I'm trying to.
The infomercials is what you're saying.
The infomercial weirdness. So that weird stuff. Yes. Sculptures. Who wants sculptures? Look at this.
Oh, that is so cool.
Isn't it?
That is gorgeous.
Some good stuff right there. A little samurai action going on. We need to get those out to you. Look, this is me paying tribute to the Fifth Element.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks very Fifth Element.
It was very Fifth Element of me on my part. QVC. Thank you.
On Jobu and
that's right.
QVC.
You need me to dance like Jerry Lewis? Do we need to get up and have dance tunes and stuff like that? If you're blue, no. I know if we sing for too long, they'll kill us.
Oh yeah, I already had a copyright claim on my video where I had Camel Moon. Thanks to I'm so excited. That's what the song was.
That's so silly. That's so silly.
It didn't strike anything. It just means that if I get monetized, I get nothing for that.
Oh.
That thing, because all the monetization, any ads that play will go to pay the people who own that particular copyright, which is fine. It's fine.
So you're looking at what time here? 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. your time.
It is almost 9. We're going to have a hard cutoff at 9, and I'm pushing Writing Pros. If you were going to watch Writing Pros, I'm going to push it until 11. So I have time to get some food and shower. I got to walk the dog and start some laundry. So we're going to we're gonna have a stop at about 10 to 9. We're gonna do the raffle.
So 5 minutes from now. 5
more minutes.
5 more minutes. So we need $80 in 5 minutes. What do I have to do to get $80 in 5 minutes? I don't know what else here. Let me just. This is what you guys really want.
Yes,
it really is. Like, you want this, and you want this. I would show you another piece of art, but it has nudity in it. And the reason I chose this is because it doesn't have nudity in it. But I have lots of other stuff. And if you're a guy and you want a piece of art that one of my characters has boobies out, I mean, I can't really show it to you. You'll just have to say boobies, please, and I'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen, damn it.
Like, I'm not against it. They did it. Greek statues showed boobies. There were boobies in the Vatican. There's boobies in the Vatican. Darn it. It's okay. More boobies.
I agree.
Okay. Sorry. I was hoping some misogynist would jump on and be like, $80, let's do it. AAT. Funny. It does sell. You know what? This is probably the first comic book that I've drawn that probably has no nudity in it.
Okay.
At least not so far. Like, and even if I did, it would be tastefully done. It's one of those things. And I mean nudity where,
Right.
So back in the day, during the 90s, I used to draw all the nasty stuff. So, and I don't do that anymore because they don't sell, to be quite honest. Like, it can sell, but Diamond.
It's a specific place that you have to sell something like that. Like, it's not mainstream. It's not something that you can just like throw out there and have people go, yeah, I'm totally down, because there's a lot of prudish behavior in America when it comes to the human form.
Well, at some point I realized that I was just placating to a certain type of person. So I was like, everybody likes boobies, but I'm excluding a whole bunch of other people by boobies. I go, so why don't I try something without it? And that's kind of where this is at. I even changed the way a character looks based upon it. Where I had to like, she wears a skin tight suit now instead of this. So yeah, it's okay though. I don't mind. What? Did we get struck?
Did you just back again?
Did he fucking back? Did he do? Is he evil?
A little bit, yeah. It's so you went from 57 to 59 backers. However, the dollar amount is not there. It is. Wow, just updated. Hold on 1 second, sir. Let me just share screen. Scroll back up. You were at 57. You are now at 59 with 160 over 4K. So who besides Wise Guys was that? Oh, Gordon. Thank you very much, sir. Who did we have as 58?
Wise Guys did 57.
Wise Guys, we got...
let me look at 58. Hold on.
It is 58. Good heavens.
It's Ari Yendi. Ari Yendi did an art edition, so that was another $100. I can't say his name out, but
well, you know what? We're throwing him in.
Yeah, like everybody's going to get beautiful stuff. So for sure, absolutely, I'm going to make sure that I really take care of people, and we're going to make this happen. Thank you so much for getting us over $4,000. We're at that $1,000 mark I was talking about, aren't we?
I think we might be. I think that happened. That is insanity.
I projected it at the very beginning, and I'm glad that I did. So
I'm very impressed. Thank you everyone who is backed. You guys are phenomenal human beings. And let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do the thing.
Let's do it. So
I think we need to raffle off the painting last. So
yes. So let's start with this.
All right.
This is what my Apegas or the Dragar look like when they were Apegas, which is a form of robot. Smiling Bandito. Great to see you here again, Jason.
Smiling Bandito. It's great to see you.
We should get you connected. Yes, please. So
Gil, are you backing again right now? Am I waiting for you? I will hold for you, sir, if that is what is happening. The wheel of morality, turn. Oh my gosh, Wolverine. So I am showing 15 entries that we have so far.
Wow.
You guys are insane. And yes, now I get to go and eat.
Yes.
I'm super stoked about. Gelth, let me know with a thumbs up if you are backing again, just so I can throw your name on and we will go. Yes, you are. Fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Gelth. We will
my goodness.
Once again, kind sir. All right, we have 16 entries. Are you ready to spin this wheel?
Okay, first piece of art. Going to this person who's coming next. Do it.
Wise guy.
Wise guy. Nice. Let me get your name on this. Nice.
All right. Congratulations, wise guys.
Nice.
We're removing you for the one of three. You are still on there 2 more times.
That's right. You know what? I'll probably have to dig out some more art too while I'm at it. But let's go ahead and I'll fix this one and send that out to the next person. So I'll fix this little point on it. This is the sculpture that's going to go to them. It's a samurai. It's done in Sculpey and epoxy clay. It's going to the next person who had backed. Go for it.
Oh, let's see. Yes,
nice. Perfect.
Fantastic.
You get a little sculpture. Excellent.
That's awesome.
So number 45 not only got this.
Yes, she did.
But she also got this.
Look at that. Look at everything. That is amazing. All right. What are we going for next, sir?
Right. Hold on. Let's do a head of Loki.
Head of Loki. This
do a
is
head of Loki.
Epic. Ready and spin the wheel.
So whoever wins gets a head of Loki. Gordon Goodbrother.
Hell to the yes.
Hell yes.
That is awesome. Congratulations, Gordon. For all of the people who are winning, you are going to need to hit me or Jason up and make sure to give us your mailing addresses
number. Yeah.
So we can get everything to you, because
please.
This is absolutely awesome.
It's getting unreal now.
It is.
So let's see. What else are we getting into? Should we do one more Loki head?
Why not?
So go for it. Do one more Loki head.
Ready and spin.
He has a couple Loki heads. That's really funny.
This is another winner of a Loki head.
The guy has 3 Loki heads coming.
I was going to say, you have so many at this point. Wise guys, what are you going to do with all of them? Start a small band, or?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, this is amazing.
That is amazing. So somebody said to bear with him. They were still trying to back.
I've already got Gelth on there for the second time, so he is still in this, despite the fact that I know that he is currently backing, because he is trying to. Gelth is amazing. He is coordinating backing for other people and getting it sent to them instead of him. So 1,000% made sure to put him on. I
Awesome.
love how everybody thinks this is hilarious that Wise Guys just won another Loki head. He says he's going to build an army.
He is. He's building an army. You know what? I'll probably talk to him and we'll work out something for him. If he doesn't want all those, I can do him like another Dragar, so he can have like 2 of them or something.
Wow.
So we'll talk about it, Wyman. We'll chat. So we're almost there. So I think it's time, right? What are we 5 minutes short? Let's go ahead and let's finish this.
All
Let's get this
right.
over with. So
hold on. Let's see it one more time.
Okay. This is the bad boy.
Look at that.
It's an 11 by 17. It's on board, so I'll have to ship it flat. There's no way it's going to get ruined. And let's see. Let's get in there.
That's no good.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, the detail is just amazing.
Look at all the texture on it.
All the little baby feathers on the head. Oh, that's insanity. Insanity.
Yeah, it's really nice. Anyways,
beautiful.
This is going off.
Dillard Draws says, how do I get on this wheel? You need to back very, very quickly, sir, as we are currently spinning.
If you want this, we'll wait a minute or two, but we need to feed our host.
I will give you 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes, Dillard Draws, to back the Hammers. Amazing book. If you go and back it and you give me your backer number, I will throw your name on this wheel.
Let's see. Oh,
yep. We're at 60 backers. My goodness.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's we did get Gelth. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I threw Gelth on there. He said he was backing, so I made sure.
That's fine. I just had to make sure. Wow, this has been crazy.
Whew, you are almost at $4,200. We are so close.
We are so close to smashing this, and getting this painting out. Like, literally, if you want this painting, go back in the next 2 minutes so that we can go feed Shae and she can get that black makeup off her face and doesn't have to be dyed permanently black.
Gelth, you backed 3 times. I had you on here twice. I didn't know you backed a 3rd time. Oh my gosh, Gelth, you're killing me here. All right, I got you on there again.
Oh my goodness.
Good heavens. Gelth is just backing. You are on there all 3 of the times. Chris, I kind of agree. Keep in mind, I also I have a small little slice right here that I'm actually upset that it did not make me red. It should have made me red.
You know what? Don't worry about Wise Guys. If he wins, he wins. I'll figure out something to do with all you guys. So at some point here, I mean, literally 60 people, right? Less than 60 because some of you have backed multiple times. So we could literally have a party with 50 of you. So we're almost there.
They are saying there is a backer 60. Do you have any idea who backer 60
is? Let me
check
and see who that is.
I'm thinking that was actually Gelth because you had a contribution that messed up the numbers. So I think that number 60 is actually Gelth's 59.
That could very well be so. Okay. Well, then if we're calling it, then we're going to call it and spin that wheel for this beautiful painting right now. And whoever wins it, it goes out to them at the end of this campaign once we fund.
All right. We ready? We ready for this? And spin. Oh, bull. Jobu, are you serious?
Jobu.
Congratulations to Jobu. Oh,
nice.
Oh, very good. Very well done.
Very well played. Right. Well played. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
You guys are super, super awesome. let's check in one last time with this campaign because it has been such a crazy ride. Looking at the campaign, we are $4,195. We have under $1,000 left. We are $805 away from funded, everybody.
That's right.
That is insane. Please get on this. Get friends and family. We want to see this funded. This is absolutely amazing.
Absolutely.
This has been insane. This is so great.
Did you enjoy it?
I had a blast.
Such a great time. Like
it was wonderful. Absolutely congrats to all of our winners. We have the beautiful Yetzabel. We have Jobu's Rum, who always seems to just edge me out. We have
so
Gordon
funny.
Good Brother. Congratulations. Who else did we have win besides we had Wise Guys who won.
That's right. Absolutely.
Done with you winning things.
So funny. That's so awesome. Thank you, Gail, so much.
Jason Crager, you're the only comic I have backed multiple times.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Wow.
You guys, every last one of you are just absolutely stellar individuals. And we are so, so happy that we were able to, hang out with y'all and spend this time giving away all of the free shit, because who doesn't want to give away free shit?
Yeah. Now I have to go draw more shit to give away to you guys.
Right?
That's right.
I mean, it is absolutely mandatory. You
absolutely
have to draw as much as possible.
I'm looking forward to it. So you have no idea how much I'm looking forward to it. So I actually think I have another piece floating around here that I didn't even pull out that we could do something with. But if we're done, we're done. And
I still have it up if you want to do one more.
Let's see. Let's do one
last minute backing. Last minute spin of the wheel.
Just a spin of the wheel. So
let's do it.
Let's do that. So I'll finish this.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
I'll finish this.
Wow.
Have her sitting on a cloud, like looking down on her hammer, and we'll get this out to some lucky backer. So.
All right, let's do a spin. Good luck to everybody. Last chance.
Last chance. Here we go. Last one. Albino
Thunderbuns.
Nice. Woo-hoo! Thank you so much, winner. Albino. So everybody who won, please write a comment so that we know what number backer you were. And I'll be able to write those all down, and we'll go from there.
Absolutely. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so, so much for coming out.
Thank you.
This has been phenomenal. I am going to run and get some food, get a shower, and get ready for Writing Pros. We are moving it to 11. So if you watch Writing Pros, it is not going to be at 10 because I had too much fun on the stream. So I wanted to, push everything. So that's what we did.
Thank you so much, Shae. And
absolutely, it's been a pleasure, hon. And please like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie. We are getting so close to our amazing 1K extravaganza that we are going to be having. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of really fun stuff. We're going to be giving away comics. We're going to be giving away artwork. We're going to be giving away whatever else I could possibly find. Potentially Red Valkyrie patches if I can get them made. So please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie. Let's get me to that 1K and have a super awesome party come in October. Thank you guys so much for backing. You guys have been phenomenal people. And I know that I appreciate it. I know Jason appreciates it.
Thank you all so much.
Absolutely. And thank you so much, Jason, for being here. You are always such a pleasure to have on. And we will catch all of you next time. See you later.
It was fun. Bye.